there's never a perfect time to begin. So with that, let's begin this journey of bucket list travel dates. Oh, by the way, we have a guest appearance from my little munchkin here. What a little surprise. So she is actually a kitten of my kitten. So I've been breeding kittens here in my little sanctuary in the capital of my motherland, which is where I tend to come and refocus and re-energize myself and dive into things like habit journals, and this is a gratitude journal, and this is a book that's really helping me to dare to embark on such a passion project, which is to go on romantic dates around the world and check off bucket list adventures that I've always wanted to have, and maybe you as well. Whatever those match up, we can go and do those together without the heaviness and the pressure of we gotta spend the entire rest of our lives together, which if it works out to be that way, I'm grateful for both of us and how lucky we are. But I wanted to cover the basics and the premise of this whole weird, adventurous journey that I'm embarking on by actually creating these journaling of my thoughts as I bring this to life, which is I'm not in the best place in life right now. I mean, I'm in a wonderful place in terms of how I feel about life. Like I love my life. I love the adventures I got to have. I'm just really surprised at the life that I've gotten to live. I mean, like, look at this little kitten thing here that I've always wanted a kitten. Now I have 3 of them here. I've had many others, but I'm living my dreams in a lot of ways. Precious. Sorry, I just get caught up in my kittens. It reminds me of that Hinge video. Where was it Hinge? eHarmony video, where the woman was trying to make a video of like herself for the dating app, and then she got caught up in talking about kittens, and then she started crying because there's so many kittens in the world that she wants to hug them all and she can't. It's hilarious. I'm not there yet, but who knows? Oh, she's got a little notepad thing. Oh yeah, she had this in her mouth, which is a sticky note of reminders to myself. But the idea is that I will update you about my journey of bringing myself up to a point where I can do these adventures and to become the kind of person that can, I like to use this analogy, to create a garden that attracts butterflies. Instead of trying to, in this crazy dating world, trying to get some way to find the right person. I want to attract the right kind of energy and vibes, and at the very least we can have some amazing adventures around the world, and if we connect to have more adventures, that's even more wonderful. But at the very least we get to have a non-pressurized way of going on an adventure and checking off something that's deeply meaningful to both of us, and that's something that I really like the idea of. So what I mean to say that I'm not fully ready at this time is finances, working on my health, which is a whole journey that I will update you on, working on a lot of things of self-growth and development. Boop nose. And a lot more that I'll update you on. And also I'm trying to free up my time because I'm really caught up in business matters, which may make me sound like, quite the businessy person, but to tell you where I am financially, because I know some people are very sensitive about the financial parts of things. I'm rebuilding myself after having lost millions of dollars last year. So I'm in a financial rebuilding stage, which, as wonderful as it would be to find, to find someone to rebuild with, to have that kind of journey where you are rebuilding with someone that will be a life partner is the fantasy of every entrepreneur, but it rarely happens because it's such a difficult, dark journey that tends to isolate you, because it's not easy to go through that. And I can imagine it's not only not easy to go through, it's not easy for your life partner to go through and to be there by their side as they go through it. It's very rare. It's very rare. So I've kind of made peace with that. It is a journey that, you know, men have to create themselves into something that is formidable, into something that is interesting. They are not granted value or worth just because they exist, like a girl is, which can be a controversial statement, but regardless, that's I love this quote that women are a woman's something, what is it called, like women are born at the top of the mountains and men are born at the bottom of the mountains, and men have to climb the mountains, women have to preserve their something. I'll get the exact quote by not descending from the tops of the mountain. So that's kind of what I mean, is I'm working on developing myself in a lot of ways, but I want to journal that journey of how I get to the point where I can manifest those things. I mean, I have traveled to 33 countries. I have had wonderful travel dates, but I haven't done major bucket list items that I want to check off my like things to do in life kind of thing. So I hope to do that by attracting, I mean, like the thing is, it's hard for me to do things for myself by myself, not because I don't enjoy that, but I feel guiltish. It stems from a root of being the eldest son and eldest brother and a provider of kittens. So I'm very, very much focused on responsibilities, and so it's hard for me to do something for myself by myself. But when I get to do that for someone else, then I feel like for them, like being catering that experience for them, and I get to tag along, I get to justify it. That's some limitation in my head, but so basically that's why I'm wanting to create this, because I can enable you financially. Not that you need that, but it's my token of being a provider and loving to gift experiences, and you can enable that for me mentally, because it's hard for me to do the things that I want to do by myself. Again, not because I can't or don't enjoy it, but because of the guiltish feeling. So yeah, anyway, hopefully that explains some things, and maybe it raises a lot of other questions. We'll address them little by little, but I just wanted to create a little segments of documenting where I am right now, how things unfold, what are these bucket list travel dates that I have in mind, what are things that you can suggest or bring to the table, what are the things that we can do together. So let this be the beginning of a adventure into the unknown, and we will see where this takes us. But I'm just grateful to begin and taking it day by day, step by step, to bring the first of these travel dates to life. The process of going to 0 to 1 is what I'm working on right now. And for any of the other people that are in my shoes or in my situation, to see what steering one's life by taking back the pen that writes the story of our lives into our own hands and consciously creating our reality looks like. And that is also the bigger picture of what I'm attempting to create here. Is I see how my life is going, which is pretty fun and okay, and like I'm grateful for it. But what happens when I just take control and decide to bring certain wild fantasies to life? How much of that can I direct? How much of that can I script? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'll catch you later with more updates. I think I'll update right now, mostly through these videos, but as we get closer and closer to the manifestation of the first travel date, I'll give some more snippets of how I'm coordinating the first of those on places like Instagram, yeah, and wherever else, and also plan to start a podcast with the guests, with you that may be joining me on these travel dates, and maybe you as well. So it's like a tiny little baby. Okay, anyway, I gotta get some other things together so we can go on our bucket list travel dates. I'll see you around the world.